Welcome from ITC headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. My name is Sandra Cabrera. I work as a standard analyst at the International Trade Center for the Trade for Sustainable Development program. The International Trade Center, ITC, is a joint agency of the World Trade Organization and the United Nations. ITC's mission is to foster inclusive and sustainable growth and development through trade and international business development. ITC has been working with the Sustainable Tourism Certification Alliance Africa, which aims to improve the sustainability of the tourism sector by promoting the conservation and management of natural resources and of native communities. In order to speak a common sustainability language and to stimulate cooperation among sustainable tourism standards, the Alliance promotes a harmonization of the tourism standards by proposing a mutual recognition agreement across these 5 standards: Fair Trade Tourism, Seychelles Ecotourism Program, Ecotourism Kenya Eco-Rating Certification Scheme, Responsible Tourism Tanzania, and Botswana Ecotourism Certification System. The initiative is being led by the Fair Trade Tourism FTT and includes implicitly the Global Sustainable Tourism Council GSTC criteria, which are considered to be the international benchmark for sustainable tourism certification schemes. Where the certification scheme is GSTC approved, Fair Trade Tourism recognizes the standard and management of the certification scheme in principle, and then the parties will only need to exchange information on the certification bodies as well as longevity and stability component of the scheme. A mutual recognition agreement is reached between 2 sustainable tourism certification schemes when they are, first, mutually compatible, second, share values and principles, and third one, have equal quality in terms of certification methodologies. Mutual recognition is important for the 3 following reasons: to stimulate cooperation among the standards, to improve the capacity of certification scheme owners and certification bodies to provide credible certification services to the tourism industry, and to expand the reach and awareness of sustainable tourism certification within the tourism industry. The mutual recognition agreement between Fair Trade Tourism and other sustainable tourism certification scheme is based on the 4 following topics. The first one, standards content requirement. The second, procedures of the certification body. The third one, management of the certification scheme. And the last one, the stability of the scheme. How does ITC support this mutual recognition process? The International Trade Center's Standards Map is an open platform which enables the comparison of sustainability standards and certification schemes. Standards Map offers comprehensive, verified, and transparent information on standards covering issues such as environmental protection, work and labor rights, quality and food safety, and ethics. It comprises 4 distinct modules to help users to identify relevant standards for their situation with practical hands-on comparisons, analysis, and self-assessment of their performance against the standards requirements. Certification schemes seeking to enter into a mutual recognition agreement with Fair Trade Tourism have been referenced in the ITC Standards Map. The standards and compliance criteria, certification policies and procedures, and auditor or certification body requirements were all included in the tool. On the screen, we can see how the information of the tourism standards that was referred in the ITC database is displayed on the Standards Map web tool. You can review individually the information of the standards related to their processes and content requirement. Compare them side by side and even set a reference. The comparison module is the one that is helping Fair Trade Tourism to identify the overlap among their criteria and the sustainable tourism standards seeking for mutual recognition. The ITC platform has been used for the mutual recognition of 3 of the 4 components on the comparison process, namely the standards content requirement, procedures of the certification body, and management of the certification scheme. Each of the certification schemes were required to review the uploaded information for accuracy, completeness, and interpretation. This is one key feature of the Standards Map. Namely, all information is validated by each of the certification schemes. This review process takes place at least each year, and whenever standards or policy changes, the update is made in the database by either party. While the ITC Standards Map platform has been used to facilitate comparison, the criteria for reaching mutual recognition are the responsibility of the parties seeking mutual recognition. ITC is not involved in any decision-making or any value judgment in this process. A major benefit of this process, which is free of charge, is that it is automated, and organizations, therefore, don't have to invest time in manually comparing information. ITC collaborates with them, bringing them a tool that speeds up the process and brings neutrality to all exercise. Thanks to all of you for your attention.